Welcome back to our Destination Wedding series. I'm Ashley from the Adventures of Ashley and Alan, and today we're taking behind the scenes of our wedding site visit of Secrets Royal Beach here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. If you have questions or maybe you're considering planning a destination wedding yourself, we have a whole series on our process, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. But today we're gonna decide whether or not it's worth it to do a wedding site visit, especially if you're planning a destination wedding. And I have so many questions. By the way, meet my grooms, Alan.
Hi guys.
Like and subscribe.
No.
Okay, perfect. Alan has been to how many all-inclusive resorts?
Just two. Secrets Montego Bay and then Secrets Royal Beach now.
Ooh, and I have been to none. We'll see.
Well, you've been here now.
Well, yeah, I've been to one.
Just one.
Let's go.
First off, it wasn't the easiest road to even get here from Columbus, Ohio, and not everything went according to plan.
This is day 2 at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. As our flight was coming in from our 2-hour delay, our other flight was taking off. Apparently there's only one flight in and out, and I really hope this doesn't affect our wedding planning and people flying in for our wedding, but you just never know. So a day and a half later, we finally made it to Punta Cana, and I was thrilled and relieved. When we got to the resort, we were greeted with some towels and brought to a preferred lounge to check in. Preferred Club lounge members head over here and they get checked in. They'll get you a drink. This is the main kind of lobby area for everyone else to hang out. And honestly, it's so nice and cool, so I could see people actually coming here quite often. There's another bar over here. There's a shop if you need anything. Right away, we had about a half hour to freshen up before meeting with our wedding coordinator later. So check out our Preferred Club Tropical Room. This is kind of the lowest tier. It is Preferred Club though, so it's not technically the lowest. For our actual wedding, we ended up getting a really high level room, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. But this room was beautiful with upgraded appliances, this huge king bed. I love that they had champagne and fruit waiting for us. Had to cheers our little wedding adventure. We also had a balcony with a tub outside. And you come inside and you just have everything you need. You had a steamer, a hairdryer, a double sink, a vanity that I just adored, and a gorgeous shower.
So far, my first impression of the room is that it's stunning. It is the Preferred Club Tropical View room. And for our actual wedding, we have a swim up room. So I'm curious to see just kind of what each room looks like, but the service so far has been so top notch and it feels like you're in paradise. Like I just want to live here. I don't want to leave.
So then we freshened up and we met with our wedding coordinator, Francina, and it was so nice to just put a face to a name, especially because you're mostly just coordinating via email since you are doing an international wedding. So it was just so nice to be able to chat with her. She answered all of our questions and showed us around the entire area, and then she showed us our venue locations and where they would be kind of throughout the resort, because we have a few different locations for our different types of events. We are doing a 3-day event, which I think makes it even more fun. And later that evening, we ended up trying the food that would be served at the wedding. So our initial plan was to have our rehearsal dinner with all of our guests who are invited at the Riviera Terrace overlooking the pools, which is stunning. And after seeing that location, we thought, absolutely, this is gorgeous, very private, and just looks fabulous. And then we were gonna have this ceremony in this fountain area with our cocktail hour on the beach. And then the reception would be back in the fountain area where they would have a dance floor and all the tables set up and everything. So it does feel more private and more elevated. But after seeing the locations, you just never know because you see that there's just so many options to choose from. So this definitely got our wheels turning on maybe switching it up a little bit. The beach is so gorgeous that this is where our conflict, I don't know, comes into play, which is, should we have our ceremony here? Like the beach is so pretty and it's just so peaceful. They said most couples who come here have it at the beach, but we are a little nervous that in December it might be too like windy, right? That's like our fear. It's just so fun. What's really cool is our cocktail hour is on the beach. So they said our cocktail hour would be over here and that they actually reserved this whole part of the beach for us. So if we want to change, then we can, and we can do our ceremony over here on the beach. It's just something we have to think about when we come back home. Later, Francina took us to the Mexican restaurant on site called El Patio, where we tried the hot courses. And as simple as they looked, they were delicious. Ellen was like, how can plain white rice taste so good? We were so pleasantly surprised. Lots of different variety for all our different guests of different taste buds. It will be buffet style, which we think just makes it more casual and just fun and not so, strict and formal and sitting down, because we want the majority of our wedding to just be fun, upbeat. Let's go dance on that dance floor. We chose our wedding cake flavors, and we'll keep that a little surprise. We're also going to be having a dessert bar. So if you don't like cake, because we're not really big cake eaters anyway, we have a lot of different options to choose from. We ended our night at the casino, where Alan tried to teach me how to just get good at blackjack, and I failed miserably. And I just needed to head to bed early because I had a big morning ahead. It's an ongoing joke that in the morning, I am just always the one that wakes up at the crack of dawn and I'm like, let's go, Ellen, allons-y. And he's like, Ashley, go do your thing. So what's so funny is that this morning he gave me a list of things. He's like, how about you go get coffee, you go do this, you go do that. I need to sleep a little more. And he knew that that was actually the best idea because I get anxious when I'm just waiting around. But look at this area. It's so cool. This is where a lot of the nightlife and the shows happen, and just so awesome to see the shows at night. It gives everyone something to do before they head into the nightclub called the Eclipse, or they head to the casino, which Alan absolutely loves. What's cool is they have a bar called Showtime over here, and they have this whole area where everyone can sit down. And one night people were playing bingo. Another night there was a show. You could go get some coffee at Coco Cafe, where we're gonna go to now. And it's just good vibes all around. So everyone says that you need to get your coffee in the morning from Coco Cafe. So we're gonna go get some coffee. Okay, so I have an iced almond milk latte with a little bit of cinnamon on top. For breakfast, I started the morning at the preferred restaurant called Olio, which is right in between the pools and the beach area. And I had the Dominican breakfast called the Mangu with some fried eggs, fried salami, and cheese. And someone ordered a Bloody Mary, and I was like, I need to have a Bloody Mary. And it was just wonderful. So it's time for my hair and makeup trial, and I'm a little bit nervous because our wedding coordinator on site said, whatever you do, you want your hair pulled back, like either up pulled back like this, or half down, half up pulled back. And Alan and I were talking, and I'm just not an up girl. Like, I never wear my hair up. So we'll see. All the styles I liked was definitely mostly down. And I'm just nervous because I've usually only worked with one hair and makeup artist. So we'll see. I have some photos from Pinterest. Fingers crossed. Before and after. There's a lot of hair. Wow, perfect. So we could do half up, half down, but make it so it doesn't fly everywhere.
Yeah, it's for that. We have a lot of hairspray.
And this is shiny here, for the sun?
But if you want, we can take care of the shiny, or to put just a little bit.
Okay.
That is up to you.
The nose feels really shiny.
The contrast.
I love this. Love it.
You look beautiful. With the hairstyle, you will see.
I know, I'm scared. So here's our look so far. But it said we have to add lashes. And I'm not quite sure about this highlighter. I feel like there's a little too much highlighter, but I really like the way the eyebrows look, and the eyes look so pretty. Yeah, it's just so fun.
And with the lashes, look more, so the makeup look more.
Looks great. So girl, trust the process, right, Ramona?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, future Ashley editing this video right now, and I can't do it. I can't share the final look. I don't know if we built that trust just yet. I don't trust myself, and I sure as heck don't trust this guy. You're gonna watch the video for sure. You can't. You look at that face. That face says it all. Anyway, Ramona threw me off, and then she did this. She was just like, let's just casually put it up so Alan doesn't know what you look like, and now I'm obsessed with this too. So I think we don't know yet. We love both.
For today's nice day.
Okay, Mayday, Mayday, we have a problem. I'm obsessed with this look. Okay, now everyone's going to be confused. Up, down, half up. What do you think, guys? Let us know in the comments below. For today, this. But I told Alan, this isn't the look.
No.
But who knows? Maybe it is.
Maybe.
If he loves it, then I'll say, well, it's not the look. But then
We don't know.
I do love this too. So we'll see.
Absolutely.
This would be good for like later in the night for the reception, like pinning it up like this.
Yeah, you
Cool.
don't have to do.
This
you
is
have
so
your
fun.
hairstyle for tonight.
This is the best. This is
Okay.
so fun. I'm so happy with how my hair and makeup turned out with Ramona, and I just feel so good that she's gonna be my person for our little special important day, because I feel like the person who does your hair and makeup, like obviously you want to be able to trust them and you want them to make you feel empowered and good, but you also want them to have like a calming energy so you're not just freaking out the whole time. I loved it so much that I want to see, you know, what everything would be like if we had all the girls get their hair done. They did say it would be easier to get a bridal suite then, so everyone could get their hair and makeup done in the same location. The problem is with all this is that everything does add up. So we just need to go over our budget and see what the bridal suite would be. But I did see it and it just looks so cute, and I understand that it's easier when everyone can be in the same place getting ready and feeling relaxed and not just like all over the place. So we'll see. It all comes down to the budget. Show me the money, right? Later, I met up with Alan for some lunch and we went back to Olio because we liked it so much. And we had some more different foods that we tried. And then we obviously had to check out the resort. So the resort just has a ton of different pools on site. They have a lot of different pools for the preferred lounge members as well. Lots of different bars. Every single person also just seems so happy, like whether it's a guest or obviously the hotel staff, they're just so happy though. This is one of the preferred club pools, and it's kind of a double decker where there's a pool down here and then there's a infinity pool. What's interesting is I think it's just depending on the crowd, one pool will be more bumping than another. And yesterday it was so lively. We spent the whole afternoon in this area and it was so much fun. There were so many people and the bartenders were like, I, and like kept spraying people with water. And I kept asking Alan, like, do you want to go to a different pool? He's like, no, this is so much fun. So it's just so much fun. Just having some pina coladas, having some Bahama Mamas, relaxing. And then you have a lot of different lounge chairs up here for preferred. And what's really nice too is preferred has their own like little private beach area too. But a lot of people love those cabanas. So gotta get them quite quickly. This is the preferred club lounge that's right next to the pool. And it's so nice and cool in here. So it's so nice to just grab a mimosa, grab some, you know, snacks and just relax. It's so nice. So we are heading to the preferred club members only beach area. And what I love is because it is called Secrets Royal Beach, is that the beach actually is fabulous. Like, look at the sand. This is not Ohio, Michigan, Lake Huron, right? Alan's laughing because he knows it's true. I love that there's no one here. Although when we come back for our wedding in December, it is gonna be more people. But that's just because it's gonna be like better weather. These cabanas, Alan, are so cool. They're like under the little roof. I feel like we have to hang at the beach the most. Like the beach is so nice. And the water is so nice. We have to go take them to the water, Alan. Vamos, friends, time to go to the ocean. The water's so crystal, like teal blue, and it's like bath water. It's just so amazing. Hola. Like, does it get prettier than this? While I have you here, I think we dip our toes in the ocean. Oh, this is brilliant. And this is also preferred kind of lounge area. This little snack shop is the best for beach food. We don't know why, but these are the best French fries we've ever had. They're so crispy. We just demolished a whole plate of them yesterday. So you guys are doing beach hats?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun.
Yeah, and you can take it home.
That's really cool about this resort is they have all these different free things, like free classes. You had a hat making class, and then we also had Spanish classes and a cocktail class.
We do that too.
What other classes?
They're gonna do it, but it's like a dance class.
A dance?
At 11:30.
Oh, we have to get on a
Yeah,
plane
so
in
we-
2 hours.
Yeah, we do a lot of classes. They actually doing it in
Spinning
the main
class?
pool. Yeah.
Oh, we need that. We've
Yeah.
drank too much. So this is the other preferred pool. This is a nice little whirlpool. Oh, and this is the quieter preferred pool. You have hammocks. Alan, how freaking cool. There are hammocks that are just like floating above the water. We have to go there next time. And then you've got another cocktail bar, hat making.
It's a swim up bar.
Love it. We love a good swim up. Look at those spinners just spinning away. Meanwhile, I'm like, yes, I'll have a banana mama. I will not get on a spin bike. Good reminder though Alan did say we need to be working out every day in order to be able to handle these. This is the gorgeous lazy river that's just so beautiful and so fun. The cabanas though are first come first serve, so we have to put down our towels ahead of time. But here's what's interesting. This is the swim up. So these rooms are a little bit more expensive. So what's interesting is for our wedding, we actually requested a swim up room that's preferred club. And now we're like, we don't know if we want this because it's kind of like anyone has access to it and it doesn't lead you right to the room. So we're reconsidering that now. We're actually considering more a private pool because this is not private at all. We also thought it would only lead to an area where only swim up people could go, but it's leading to this whole lazy river and anyone could come out here. We saw people hanging out here the other night and we asked them, oh, this must be your room. And they said, this isn't our room at all. Here are the preferred rooms with private pools. And this is what we're actually considering switching to. How cool would it be to have your own pool with you and your little significant other, especially as newlyweds, or just your friends, like hang out in your own private pool, do your own thing. I think this is the vibe. I think this is the way to go for sure. Look at this freaking gorgeous pool. This is our last pool here on property, and you have these beautiful cabanas. You do have to reserve them, but I love this area. It's just so classy and brilliant. Here's where our little wedding party comes into play. This would be our aisle. That's what I do kind of like, Alan. Like this would feel like an aisle. And then we are planning on doing our ceremony here in the fountain area with all of our guests around here, which would be, I mean, really beautiful. And then the reception would be over here. And we have some surprises that we're looking into for our guests, but we won't share that in this video. So you'll have to stay tuned and subscribe to the channel and like this video to push it out to more travel enthusiasts. But the big question is, Alan, these fountains will be on. So that's what's hard to envision, I think, for me. I wish they were on right now, but they will be on and we'll be up here. And then that's what we'll be saying I don't know. Just walking around, it is August, so it's really, really hot. But Alan is drenched behind the camera. I am drenched in front of the camera, lucky you. And we're just like, you don't need crazy amounts of clothes, and wearing a bathing suit and cover up is honestly like fine for most restaurants. I will say that something that is important if you do want to go to Bordeaux, the French restaurant, is the men have to wear long pants. So a lot of times at night, I did see the females like all dressed up, looking fabulous, but they're wearing light skirts, light tops, like crop tops and dresses, but like light. Everything light. I just look like I just took a bath. I need a bath before we hop on the plane. Inside is our casino that opens at night and it stays open till like almost 3 a.m. You have blackjack tables, you have slot machines. I do think my family is going to freaking love this. Look at this, Alan. Blackjack, roulette, poker. Alan had a lot of fun here. This is the halftime sports bar, karaoke bar. This place was bumping. People were doing karaoke. I just feel like our family's gonna love this. They're just gonna go so wild. It's gonna be awesome. So the big question, Alan, we had in the beginning was, is planning a site visit for a destination wedding worth it? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Why do you think it's worth it?
So, I mean, for the fact of alone, you get to take a little mini vacation prior to everything. A phenomenal bonus. But it is really nice to see physically, not just in pictures, because they can make things look really pretty and fluffed up in pictures. You never know what the facility is going to actually look like under the circumstances.
I totally agree. And I told Francina that what I really liked about Secrets Royal Beach is that I felt like what they promised and sold to you in the pamphlets was what you were getting.
Yeah. Oh, no, it very much is. And, you know, I've definitely seen places where you get these great beautiful pictures, and then you get there and you're, let's just say, let down.
This
is not one of those places. What they show you online, what they show you in the videos and the intros, it's really here. Like, that's what you're walking into.
So a few reasons why we think it's totally worth it is it definitely helps you get a lay of the land, like even coming out of the airport, right,
yeah.
Alan?
Yeah, and just how things are going to go from the airport.
I really like that you can also build rapport with your wedding staff.
Yes, we were able to physically meet the staff, a handful of the staff here that would be dealing with the wedding stuff, which was really nice.
Yeah, our wedding coordinator, Francina, just definitely gave me a huge sigh of relief. Like, I'm so glad we got to meet with her, build that rapport. And then I feel like when they like you, they work harder for you. And she even said, with so many brides and grooms, it's not what you're asking for, it's how you're asking.
Yeah, she said they're going to find a way to accommodate most things, but they'll be a little more reluctant if you're like rude about it and overly demanding. Like, if you're just like, hey, can we do this? They are probably going to find a way to do it.
And I'd say the last thing is a part of like getting a hold of the lay of the land and navigating everything. It's also getting to see your specific sites that you're having your ceremony, that you're having your reception. As we discussed, we might switch up a few things, also seeing where your rooms are and just having an overall sense of everything. But I think getting to see things so then you can make your final decisions is key. Okay, now we're going to give our quick, honest review of Secrets Royal Beach. Hospitality.
Oh, 10. If I could go higher, it'd be high. They're absolutely fantastic. They literally tell you, welcome home, when you get off of your shuttle, before you ever even cross the threshold of the building. And they genuinely mean it. They treat you like family here.
The food, we were really surprised, was really good. There's so many different options. I love personally trying the Dominican food because we're in Dominican Republic. This is why we're here. We purposely aren't at like the Hard Rock Cafe.
Everything's fresh. Like, there's a pancake bar, there's an omelet bar.
Yeah, everything is way better than I thought it was going to be, especially the buffet. Pools, scenes, nightlife, all that fun stuff. Because we were only here for 48 hours, we didn't get to experience like the full-on nightlife of going to the nightclub or anything. So we're excited to do that when we come back. But the pools and everything, I feel like it's just kind of like what you make it. Like, how could you, Alan kept saying, like, how could you not have fun here?
Yeah.
Lastly, a big part of your Secrets experience, at least Secrets Royal Beach, is that it's connected to the Dreams Hotel. So you have access to all of those restaurants and basically everything there. So you could hop over in between. You could go to those pools. You could go to those restaurants. We didn't do any of that in this video. We're excited to do that for our wedding. Check out all those fabulous restaurants and just get a whole different scene.
Dreams is the family-friendly one. Secrets is the adult-only one.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for anyone who was thinking about planning a destination wedding or just wanting to see the behind the scenes. We have a whole playlist that we're doing following our destination wedding series. So definitely check that out in the description below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Alan wants to go what?
We gotta go jump in the ocean before we leave. We've been there, but like, I want to go back one more time. We gotta go.
We're so hot. All right, let's go jump in the ocean. Adios. Ciao.
Later.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up.